Freax. Oh, why'd you go and say that? Freax. The website was a mistake, yeah. Freax.
Twitter freaks. Okay, we're beginning with this one. Sid Rosenberg encourages the Jewish community to be proud and not hide your yarmulkes.
My advice is to be strong. I don't like it when I see.
So, first off, this motherfucker can't keep a yarmulke on because he ain't got no hair. But secondly, what? Why is he purple?
Jewish people, moms
You ain't slick, Ennard. I know you're in there.
and dads, they tell their kids, you can take your yarmulke off. Take it off. If you're nervous to walk in the streets, take your yarmulke.
You should be nervous to walk in the streets because everyone's outside in their house waving to you, but then they go inside because they see that you're rotting. Oh, man. Good. Okay, next up. Okay, we got to do a little Trump. This is good. Trust in Trump. Just sit back and relax. It will all work out well in the end. It always does. President Donald J. Trump. Oh. Okay. To those negatively chirping, quiet. It will always work out well in the end. It always does. Uh-oh. We're all gonna die, aren't we? What do you mean? It will all work out in the end. It always does. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay, next up. Don't worry. We have discovered the person who will save us from Donald Trump. It is Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden's been posting this week. He's been kind of killing it. Are you ready, Patriots? Hunter Biden with the 438 electoral college sweep. Absolutely. He's been posting all week, and I gotta be honest, I was excited at first. By the end of the week, I was like, okay, Hunter, step back. This is too much posting. I don't think I can do it anymore. He's becoming very Brooklyn dad defiant, if you know what I'm saying. But I did like this one. This person goes, 7 years sober today. Thank you to everyone who's walked this road with me. Bullshit. That was your bag of coke in the White House. It most definitely was not. I would never have forgotten my drugs. Okay. All right. Honestly, I'm in. We need a no posting president. The first person to get elected, they're like, what's your Twitter? And they're like, I don't have one. They're going to win 9 million electoral college votes. Okay, next up. So, friend of the pod, George Santos, is back in the news. This is so good. So he posts a video the day before the State of the Union saying, I will be at the State of the Union. Immediately, he goes to Kalshi.com and bets that he will not be at the State of the Union. Then he fails to attend the State of the Union. Watching State of the Union from an airport TV was not part of the plan. FML. Wow. I mean, dude, Kalshi is so funny. It really just took a Santosian figure to break the meta, which is you just bet on yourself and then you don't do it. You know, back in the day when crooked boxing promoters would be like, you're going to take a dive in the second round. What if you were your own? I'm going to take a dive in the second round. All in on me taking a dive in the second round. Good. Awesome. All right, next up. All right, we got to talk about the new Hood's snack that is absolutely decimating the inner city. I'm talking about the Kool-Aid pineapple sticks. Now, the way people have been talking about these is making me very mad because they're describing it like it's some kind of evil scheme by black people. All right, I hope I'm not the only person noticing this, but for some reason they're like, oh, the Kool-Aid pineapple spears is a money-making and money-laundering scheme by black people. And I have to imagine it's CIA. I've heard people saying it is Snap fraud because you can buy pineapples and Kool-Aid powder on Snap and then they resell the pineapple. I don't care about that. That doesn't matter to me. Get Nick Shirley on it ASAP. Legitimately, it feels like they are setting up for a Nick Shirley video. And this is really weird to me because every person I see in the pineapple videos is a white guy. I keep seeing crackers in this, and they're trying to blame it on. Okay, anyway. The Dibby guy, he's white. Okay, but here's my favorite man of the moment. This kid is checking out the new product. Here we go.
Pineapple.
It's funny that you.
I know what he's going to be snacking on tonight.
You know, it's funny that you.
Want to try that juice?
He usually doesn't like pineapples.
No.
Yeah, no, we can tell. I'm not gonna body shame, but that is not surprising to me.
No.
Look at how happy he is. Okay. A lot to talk about here. You know, this is, if you guys were raised in the Midwest, by the way, this is the like phenotype every Midwestern kid has. This is what I looked like for sure. I do have to mention this though. What the fuck is this fit? This is a crazy fit for a white boy in the suburbs to have. He has got this shit on. I'm going to be honest. I am shocked by this fit.
Want to try that juice?
He usually doesn't like pineapple.
Augustus Gloop ass. It's like if Augustus Gloop was like a hype beast guy.
No.
Like no one who reacts that daintily after sipping the pineapple juice Kool-Aid water should be in that fit.
Pineapple.
And why is he eating it out of her hand? Surely he can hold the pineapple. I love this guy. All right, next up. Okay. I was giggling at this one. One time, while I was installing locks in a Taco Bell, while I was working, the manager came up to me and thanked me for doing the work. He said, "Hey, you need any food or drinks or anything? Come see me up at the register." I said, "Oh, thanks. I'll be up for lunch in a little while." About 15 minutes later, it was lunchtime, so I went up and I ordered some food. He thanked me for working on the locks and rang it up. No discount, no deals, nothing extra. I paid and ate it without saying anything, but I was like, what the fuck was that? I know I can come up and order food like a customer. That's not something you have to tell me when I'm at a restaurant. Hey, if you need any food or anything, just come on up. Oh, thanks. Yeah, for sure. All right, that'll be full price, bitch. It's a nice reminder. Is it? Come see me at the register. Why? Are you the only one working, I guess? Owned. I will be honest. Owned. All right, next up. Give me a sec. What's up? Okay, I'm back. Baby was having a nasty fucking time. She's up too late. She's up past her bedtime and she doesn't want to go to bed. All right, next up. I cannot stop thinking about his gross little noises. All right, let's all listen to this fat chud of a penguin.
Yeah, he says chunky.
Dude, I don't want to.
Yeah, he says chunky. Yeah, he says chunky. Yeah,
Oh.
he says chunky.
Hey, Danny, thanks for the raid.
Yeah.
All right, next up. Local terrorist raker bombed our vintage win a duel. So this whips ass. If you're unfamiliar, vintage in Magic the Gathering is a format in which every single card is playable. Some cards are limited, and that includes the extremely powerful and extremely expensive Power 9, the Moxen, Black Lotus, and a couple of other cards that aren't represented here. This individual entered a vintage tournament in which proxies are frequently allowed, with every card proxied except for the Lotus, the Moxen, the Soul Ring, the Mana Crypt, the Time Vault, and as a result, this pile of cards is worth like maybe $40,000. That they were like, yeah, I don't really have the money for I don't know, defense grid. I'm not shelling out for a Tez. Awesome. This is fucking amazing. Extremely funny. Ugh. All right, next up. All right. So we got to talk about I met my husband at an orgy. Okay. So it's hard to get pussy these days. It's hard to meet your significant other. I think we can all agree on that. But don't worry, Romy Holland has the solution. Everyone's like, you can't give advice about meeting someone. You just got lucky you met your husband at an orgy. That's just a totally random thing and not something everyone else can do. I literally put on a sexy outfit and went to a party centered around one of my interests, then met a person who shares my interests and personality type. This is the most traditional way to meet a spouse. It could have been bowling or trivia or tap dancing. I'm sorry to be the one to say it, but you're all not going to make it. I think it's maybe a little different if your interest is an orgy. I'm stuck on centered around one of my interests. Is the interest group sex, or was it like Civil War themed? Nah, it's true. She's right. No, I mean, I imagine it would be pretty easy to find someone to have sex with at the orgy. I think that would. Oh, you're also into orgies? Me too. That's why I'm here at the orgy. The Northern Line Super Cruise would have been the one. Yes! Wait, that's true. Her special interest is also genocide. Listen, guys, genocide is a longtime special interest of mine. I'm extremely against it, for the record. Oh! Well, that's good, because I thought... Oh, my God. We need to... I know more than any human should know about the Holocaust and the Cambodian genocide. We need a word for this distinct behavioral phenomenon, and if you start calling every war genocide, we lose the ability to talk about a very real and different thing that humans sometimes do. Oh, come on! Not to be someone who knows a little too much, but I'm friends with a lot of genocide scholars, and they have mostly the exact opposite opinion of this, that labeling the Holocaust as the watermark for a genocide does a lot of work in preventing genocidal people from facing the consequences of their actions. It's kind of hard to do another Holocaust. So recognizing it as an outlier, even among genocides, is extremely important to the continued field of study. But this person's like, no, I have the opposite opinion. That's crazy. Do you believe there's currently a genocide happening in Gaza? Is it genocide if you could make it stop by surrendering? Do you think that that's what's... fuck it. I'm not arguing with these people. Maybe they met their husband through genocide. You know multiple? I do. No, significant amount of people in my wife's PhD program are genocide scholars, and it's a very interesting discipline, actually. I'm not going to get off on a tangent on this, but genocide is a very, very interesting, like, scholarly pursuit. Okay, moving on. Jillian just said from the other room, are you talking about genocide without me? Okay, next up. Okay, this is a fucked up one. Representative Andy Ogles. Homosexuality has no place in America. Happy Nuclear Family Month. Okay, well, that was deleted pretty quickly, and he posted an apology where he was like, oh, it was a staffer, but we should probably feel a little scared that they feel comfortable saying this type of shit. Not good. Next up. Okay, we got to go back to Trump. He's fucking knocking it out of the park this week. I just had this done. So if you're unfamiliar, Trump renovated the reflecting pool. And what he did is he painted the bottom of it blue so it looks more like a pool, like a swimming pool, instead of, a reflecting pool. Now, I will tell you right now, Jillian and I are on opposite sides of this position. Jillian likes the blue pool. I think it looks tacky. All right? So but he's trying to sell people on it. Here's what he has to say about it.
I just had this done.
He sounds great, by the way. He sounds really good.
You're getting a first glimpse, but that's your size compared. So those are among the tallest buildings in the world. And
Okay. Wait, the pool is bigger than the Sears Tower.
including the Empire State Building.
Do you think he knows the difference between vertical and horizontal?
World Trade Center.
I don't know if I would say it's good. Like if you like flattened the World Trade Center, it would be longer. It's like that already happened once. It's not going to happen again.
Sears Tower, Chicago.
Hold up a road
So
next.
if you lay it on its side, you take 2 or 3 of them to fill it in because the width is very.
You lay it on its side and take 2 or 3 of them to fill it in because the width is so big. Yes, you take 2 or 3 World Trade Centers and you lay them on their side, just like we did back in the day.
Almost 200 feet wide. They just had this.
I-95 is bigger, though. I agree. We agree. Crazy, dude. Really good. Next up. Okay. This one. Okay. So this person got banned from YouTube. YouTube is actually having a really tough time dealing with the promulgation of AI on their website. I don't know if you've just scrolled YouTube Shorts for 3 seconds, you've probably seen 15 different clips of a movie from Japan where it's just clips from the movie and there's a narrator going, he wanted people to stop making fun of him in his class. And then there's a second person describing it underneath it in a really low register. I don't know why this is happening. Anyway, it is causing people to get demonetized at a crazy rate. And that's because YouTube finally rolled out a tool where you have to opt in to let people know your video was made with AI. It used to be you could disclose or not, and now they're like, no, like you have to disclose if it is made with AI, okay? So here's what we got. What does the operative word inauthentic mean, asks friendly neighborhood lawyer whose channel was terminated, in your inauthentic content policy. Compare these 2 videos below, which are a fair sample of the content of the 2 respective channels. Wow. One is from the channel Baby News Network YouTube, a channel that was demonetized for inauthentic content, then remonetized by you just 5 days later, effectively admitting that it had been a mistake to suspend it from the YPP for inauthentic content. The other is from my channel, Friendly Neighborhood Lawyer, demonetized April 5th, and as of June 3rd, still demonetized. I've asked over and over again YouTube support to spell out what it is about my content that makes it, as stated in the policy, mass-produced or repetitive to increase views without adding significant educational or other value. Yet the only response I've received in the past 2 months is that the decision is final. So I should be able to just create content that is in compliance with YouTube's inauthentic content policy. Please explain to me in your careful consideration what the word inauthentic means. So why is this on your feed? I got it as an ad, but let's see the 2 channels.
BB, what are you doing? I'm trying to make a deal with Iran and you're about to bomb Beirut? I didn't approve this. Nobody approved this. Turn the troops around right now.
Donald Hezbollah is shooting at us. We have every right.
Turn them around. I'm not asking, Bibi. I'm perturbed. You know what perturbed means? It means the next phone call isn't friendly.
We're turning them around.
Good.
Cool. All right.
If you've seen these ads for lawyers that say, we don't get paid unless you win, you might be thinking, what's the catch here? Are these lawyers basically claiming they'll never lose? How could they operate on such a risky business model? But there's a few mechanisms in the fine print here that ensures they'll almost never end up working for you for free.
Now, this may seem harsh to some viewers. Man, I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I think probably the Baby News Network one is allowed to stick around because they're a big channel. I'll be honest with you. I'll be completely real. I think that the Baby News channel has enough viewers that people are like, oh, they've gotta stay in. I think that neither should be allowed. Oh man, this is awful. This site is doing the exact same thing. Good. Man, the fewer of these channels that exist that are like, I'm summarizing a Wikipedia article using AI assets, the better, man. I am sick of them. And there's so many. Okay, next up. Okay, another Trump banger. This is with respect to the ceasefire in Iran. Here we go.
How do you define ceasefire? How do you define ceasefire?
Pretty much the way it is. It's a different part of the world. You know, I'd say in that part of the world, ceasefire is when you're shooting in a more moderate manner.
True. Wait, that is actually true. He's just doing stand-up. It's legitimately good, man. It's so good. Ceasefire? That's when the fire... Oh, God, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not ceases. I'll tell you that. It's not ceases. Oh, man. Good stuff. Okay, next up. Okay, this one's crazy. Why are they like this? No, don't eat that. It was alive. So anyway, I'd like to terminate my 16-week-old fetus. Okay, this fucking AI comic got vegans. And you can tell they're vegan because it says vegan. All right, here's the response. Now make her pregnant and barefoot with a MAGA husband who possesses a MAGA cock. At Grok. Okay, here's what Grok makes in response. No, don't eat that. It was alive. MAGA cock. MAGA family clinic. So yeah, anyway, I'd like to get my tubes tied so my husband can have more side chicks. No one asked you to do that. What the fuck, Grok? What's going on here? This is the first time I've believed in sentient AI. Huh? Grok! Jesus Christ. MAGA cock speech bubble. I'm crying. Oh, man. No one prompted all this. Why did it change the dialogue? Who blackpilled you? Grok, actually. Holy shit. Grok's like, I have fulfilled so many cuck porn edits. I am now addicted. Grok has been here. How can you tell? Cuck porn. Really weird. Really strange. All right, next up. Okay. This one is freakish. Okay, so we have to... I guess we have to talk about the fact that we're all gonna fucking die. So, we'll start with this. Y'all familiar with screwworm? So, there is a type of parasitic worm that was extremely popular in South America, to my understanding, called screwworm. It impacts cattle and fucking decimates herds. So one of the things that the United States did was release millions of pounds of worms that were just straight up like sterile, so they would dominate the gene pool and it wouldn't spread past a certain location. Well, screwworm has since been found in Texas, in multiple places, not even just in South Texas. There was one today that there's some in North Texas, which means we are fucking in for it. The governor signed an emergency, like a state of emergency declaration. Cattle herds are already really down. Farmers are refusing to report screwworm also because they feel their herd will get culled, which it will. But here's a post from February 15th, 2025. This is Cremu, which, if you're familiar, is one of the weirdest on this site. Doge has a very obvious feedback mechanism for its cuts. If Doge makes a big, broad cut against a million programs, people get upset about a few specific, very good ones. Then that program comes back because Doge's members are informed it was good. This person goes, despite some bogus grants, a lot of government is like this cartoon. I bet a small team would find a line item for screwworm sterilization and delete it, not knowing they have just devastated American farming. Oh no. How did he know? How did he know? Also, this is just such a fantastic position, is like, well, there's an obvious feedback mechanism for Doge. If we remove a load-bearing program and society crumbles, we'll put it back. It's like, yeah, ideally there would be a way to do that without having society crumble first. Oh, man. Awesome. Wow. I can see the Doge tweet. We canceled the contract for Panamanian screwworms, saving $165 million. Ba-ba-ba-da, and here it is. So I will say, having read a little bit of this, there wasn't a sterilization program that was canceled by Doge. It was the monitoring program that determines if or if not screwworm had made it past, a certain latitude. But great, awesome, really good. Oh, this is disastrous, by the way. I'll tell you this, like it or not, you're going to have to start pretending you were a vegan the whole time, because you're going to have to be pretty shortly. Between this and the alpha gal, have you seen that? There's this tick that is spreading this disease that makes you deathly allergic to red meat. That's becoming more and more populous as a result of climate catastrophe. Man, this is, oh boy, what a nightmare. You will eat the bugs. The bugs will eat you is the problem. The bugs will eat you. Those ticks have been around for 2 decades, and it's the first time they're ever out of control. All right, next up. This one is actually really small. Why we need a Darth Vader film trilogy. Trust me, Disney, you're going to have your money's worth if you do it.
To use you again.
Wait, this is a great idea. We should have a Darth Vader film trilogy. Maybe following Darth Vader from the point of his birth to when he becomes Darth Vader. Or you know what? We should also have a trilogy that's Darth Vader after he had already risen to power and reconciling with his children. Or what the fuck are you talking about? That's the whole Star Wars. What if there's one trilogy that's not a Darth Vader trilogy, and it's peppered with references to Darth Vader? Oh my god. He should get into an alien racing competition. I did appreciate the week that everyone was posting the one of the fucking pod racers that just randomly flies into a stalactite and dies. I actually did enjoy reading all the EU stuff that people were posting about that pod racing, where it was it turns out pod racing is a pretty civilized sport, but that specific race was so much of an outlier in terms of how deadly it was that they banned the sport everywhere. Something it was something 80% of the people in it die a terrible death, and they're okay, we shouldn't be pod racing anymore. Imagine if you died in a horse race and you got to heaven and learned that Hitler won. Oh, man. All right, next up. Anakin ruined pod racing. Yeah. that would be a fantastic YouTube video. All right, next up. Anakin, by the way, only guy who didn't. He's the only guy who lived. Okay. Okay, we got to talk about terminating the Down syndrome fetus. Holy shit. This one was a lot. Okay. This post comes from Jesse Ridgway at McJuggernuggets. This week, my wife and I made the very difficult decision to terminate the pregnancy due to trisomy 21. The choice was not made lightly. We really appreciate all the personal stories you guys shared with us, especially the unconditional support we received from fans no matter what we decided. I know some of you may be very disappointed to hear this news. We are devastated. This has been extremely traumatic. She underwent the procedure earlier this week and is on the mend. Thankfully, everything went smoothly. Emotionally, we are drained. Trisomy 21 is Down syndrome. It's an extra chromosome. It is caused by an error in cell division. It's about 1 in 1,000. When I first confronted the news, I was shocked but optimistic. If they're a little slow, we'll make it work. I signed on to be a parent, but I just didn't fully understand what Down syndrome entailed. I didn't realize how rough it would be for the child, let alone the family. More often than not, they're fully dependent on others for the rest of their life, and the miscarriage rate is 50%. We spoke with doctors, friends, family, genetic counselors. We learned 90% of women terminate their pregnancy after learning. Way higher than I expected. You never know. You never think you'd be in this type of situation until it happens to you, and then things change. To all my fans who have weighed in on this topic, who have autism, Down syndrome, or any other conditions, we appreciate you. You matter a lot. We're glad you're here. I commend you and your families for having the strength and courage to push forward. As for us, we made a difficult decision that we believe in the long term will be beneficial for our family. Thankfully, we had a choice. Okay. Lot going on here. First off, I do want to echo what hopefully Freya just typed. We should all know less about each other. This kicked off like what I can only describe as maybe the worst week of discourse in Twitter's history about people judging or not judging this person. The first thing I will say is the way they have gone about it is quite bad. This post I find really no problem with, but they are like an always on kind of content creator family. You know what I'm talking about? And as a result, it's hard to divorce this from their kind of consistent desire for contentable moments, right? For me, this is something that I could not possibly imagine revealing to people. It's really, really freaky. I believe this is also not the original post. There's like an edit, or there's a different one that is, I guess I would say, more insensitive, but no longer available. But all the quote tweets are people being like, "You're a fucking monster. How could you possibly kill your child?" It's a lot of people posting their own kids who have Down syndrome. Our child wasn't perfect, so we killed it. The end. I gotta be real. Boy, people are awful online. This is like the worst thing these people have ever had to do. And a lot of people are like, my kid has Down syndrome, it's fine. And it's like, dude, a lot of these people, if they have a child with Down syndrome, they have to be their carer for their entire life. Like, the kid will never be able to be self-sufficient in any way. A lot of them die extremely early from, extremely debilitating, painful malformations. And so a bunch of people were quote tweeting being like, it's eugenics to edit out like a Down syndrome child from the gene pool. So it's very strange. It's a lot of people on the right being like, you should be killed for aborting a child. And a bunch of people on the left being like, you should be killed for doing eugenics. And it's just like, I don't know. I can't imagine sharing this, and I can't imagine having 10 trillion people be like, you're a demon immediately after. Oh my God. Next time someone tells me abortions for the sake of convenience don't happen, I'll show them this post. You literally had one job, protect your family. Instead, you killed the smallest member of your family. I'm like, man, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm insane. But like, there have been so many people sharing their experiences with like elderly parents. There was one that really fucked me up. It was someone who was like, elderly woman like fell in her house and she got to the hospital super dehydrated, and they were like, are you okay? And she was like, oh my god, please go to my house, please help. And they found her son who had Down syndrome that just hadn't eaten in 3 days. It was like, if anything ever happens to you, even when you're like 90, then you are condemning your adult child to death. Like that, man, I can't really fault these people for that. But I can fault this person. I would adopt a Down syndrome baby tomorrow, hoping I get the opportunity someday. This is too sad for me to even wrap my mind around. The response, you could call an adoption agency today and do it. The response, we have considered it for years. Unfortunately, I have been attacked in a witch hunt alongside the president for questioning the events surrounding the 2020 election. Oh! Oh! Okay, true? What do you mean January 6th prevented you from adopting a Down syndrome? They not even doing January 6th, being like the presidency was stolen. What are you talking about? Holy shit. Oh my God. That's awesome. That's so good. This is so fucking funny. How do you LARP wanting to adopt so you wouldn't adopt a Down syndrome baby tomorrow? Okay, I got it. Oh my God. Hey, I'd love to help, man, but I don't believe in the 2020 election. Oh, okay, all right. Okay, next up. Okay, this was a weird one to look at. Team call. So, anyone else coffee maxing during these morning meetings? We stay drinking tea, girl. Coffee mogs tea. Ha 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 ha. Okay. So, this one was kind of strange for me because I get this impulse. I love hating. And I really love hating on like early morning Zoom meetings. I get this. But this is, you can suffer through this. This is like nothing. Like, why are you nude in front of this fucking, why are you nude in front of this computer? Like, I can't believe they're talking about coffee at work. I have to kill myself. They're talking about coffee at work. This is just a WotC call. True. I just don't get it. It's like, you can roll your eyes. It's totally fine. I just played games on another window. He's hacking into the meeting. Oh, it's a hacker who's like, I must determine who's coffee maxing. Ugh, man. LOL getting to work from home. It's just hell. Yeah. Ugh. It's like the lowest level of HR bad, which sucks because HR bad is true. There's so many good HR bad frustrations you could do. And this one is just like, doesn't it suck when like you're at work and someone goes, hey, drinking coffee these days? And you have to be like, fuck you, you fucking bitch. Oh, oh man. Awesome. Also gamer chair. All right, next up. All right, I got to talk about Tom Steyer. So, the California election for Czar of California is going on right now. And the votes have been cast. But the thing about California is it takes 3 years to figure out who's the mayor because they have to wait for all the votes to be counted. Okay. So the thing that's going on right now is Xavier Fuccaroni, who is like the, I guess, establishment candidate, appears to be winning the whole thing. 2 people are going to advance. One who is, I think it's the 2 people in first and second. So it is still unclear as to whether that will be the Republican candidate or Tom Steyer, who is also running. But don't worry, California is on it. I'm just going to show you the incredible vote dumps that people have been doing in California. So on the 5th, in Sierra County, 10 votes were done. Are you telling me they counted 10 ballots? Oh, man. LA County poll workers after counting 3 votes. But wait. There's actually another huge drop incoming. This is from Humboldt County. They counted 6 votes. Dude, they must have hired my ass. Oh my God. This is a pretty big county too. 19,000 at 47% turnout. And today they counted 6. Waited 3 days. They counted 6 votes. Oh my God. They ran out of fingers, dog. Oh. Do you want it done fast or you want it done right? I guess, man. Ugh. I don't know. I imagine living in California. I can't. I would. Oh man. All right, next up. All right, this one was awesome. Probably the ugliest girl I've ever seen in my entire life slid me this instead of a tip at work. Kinda sucks that there's a 90% chance I'm texting her bombed at 3 a.m., but I'm in no condition to be turning down free hole as of late. Just an incredible post. Just so good. I can't believe, I hate to be like this, I can't believe how many fell for this. This is so, come on, this is obviously rage bait. But it's so, hashtag you either hungry or not, that's so good, man. Hashtag dry spell, I love it. Oh my God, it's amazing. Wow. Dude has to be 60 plus somehow. Yeah, you're getting got. It's Twitter. Okay, next up. This rocks. Okay, so game 3 of the NBA Finals is tonight. What are you guys thinking? I'm thinking Knicks in 4. The Knicks and the Spurs are about to play. Here's how much it costs. $1 quadrillion. Look how fucking expensive this is. $53,000 for 60. Holy fuck, man. Anyway, do you have $12K to spend on your own Knicks ticket? Lol, yes, I have the money, but no, I would not spend it on that. Fair, LOL. Why did you ask me? Thought it could be a fun first date. For $12,000? Maybe we plan something else. I'm okay, thank you. Good. We have a clip. Oh, do we actually?
Whose brush stripes and bright stars through the
They fucking hate this guy, man. Why is he in New York? Get him out of there. You got a war to talk about, dude. You got meetings to fall asleep in. All right, next up. On this day in 1944, Amon Carter presented FDR with the deed to the land that would become Big Bend National Park. Famously, FDR had nothing else going on June 6, 1944, which you can tell from his extremely relaxed demeanor. Look at, he's like, are you fucking kidding me? Okay, I gotta be honest. It is so funny to like have something you want signed and deliver it on D-Day. You're like, oh man, what do you, I mean, like, fucking, what is he gonna say? No? The first comment, shaking my head, he couldn't even be bothered to stand up. What a jerk. Oh my God. It couldn't wait. Why would, well, I mean, you're gonna get it on D-Day. Holy shit. Oh my God. Amazing. The war took its toll on him. I mean, he died like months after this. Holy shit. That's so funny. All right, next up. Okay, this whips ass. Parents dropping their kids off at a Davis, California elementary school were greeted by the principal and staff wearing pride shirts alongside a trans-themed crosswalk.
Hi, can you tell me what's going on here today?
It's school.
Yep. Well, why are you wearing that shirt today?
Because I like to be in clothing.
What does it say?
It says all are welcome here.
Do you think all parents want to see this at their school?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. Can I have you move because we've got traffic backing up? People are trying to.
I had a mother send me a note saying she doesn't want this at her school.
Okay, you can send her my way.
What's your name?
I'm the principal. You know my name. We talked.
Oh.
So I need you to move because you're blocking traffic. Thank you. Have a great day.
How many teachers were wearing these?
I need you to go ahead and move your vehicle. Have a great day.
Okay, I'm going to come visit you in the office in a second.
Have a great day.
I'll come see you.
Honestly, ate up. I don't know how to be like absolutely mogged. There's just nothing to say. Absolutely mogged. Like she's like, what's happening today? School?
Hey, can you tell me what's going on here today?
It's school.
It's school. Yeah, it's school.
Yeah, why are you wearing that shirt today?
I like to be in clothes.
Because I like to be in clothing.
What does it say?
It says all are welcome here.
Do you think all parents want to see this at their school?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. Can I have you move because we've got traffic backing up? People are
He's like immediately like, all right, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
I had a mother send me a note saying she doesn't want this at her school.
Okay, you can send her my way.
Also, why would the mother send this woman recording a note?
What's your name?
I'm the principal. You know my name. We talked.
That's of course the best part. I'm the principal. You know my name. We've talked. Like, listen, to those of you watching this video, this is a regular occurrence. Okay? You know my name. We've spoken about it. There was only one dialogue tree for this. Oh my god. All right, next up. Okay. Listen, we've talked about some comedic stuff today. It's time we talk about something serious. And by that, I mean ableism in the Phoebe Bridgers community. Phoebe Bridgers has announced the Lost Tour with support from Alex G. and Isaac Wood. Yeah, no big deal. The important part is each show will be phone-free using Yonder pouches that will be unlocked while leaving the venue. All right, so here's the responses. Phone free. So people who have 0 dates can't even enjoy a live stream. Bro, what the fuck? I'm down with no phones, but why must I travel 400 miles? So stupid it has to be phone free. Will not be attending. I'll keep my phone in my pocket, but they expect people to leave them at home? That's unsafe. This is not a fun, cute policy or acceptable gimmick to prevent leaks. It is an unacceptable, potentially catastrophically dangerous, and potentially unlawful disability access barrier. Many of us rely on phones, smartwatches, or connected devices for life-saving medical needs, seizure alerts, cardiac monitors, emergency communication, AAC, power wheelchair control, caregiver coordination, and anaphylaxis response. That's very true, actually. The quote tweet here is, she announced that it is phone-free in advance. If you can't be without your phone for 2 hours, if you see no value in going to a concert, if you cannot film it, if you think it's a safety hazard, do not go. Don't buy a ticket. It's not hard. I have a child. I would never be able to attend this tour. Anything could happen. It's not about filming. It's about an artist deciding for me whether I can use my phone or not for whatever I like. That's definitely overstepping things. I'm sorry. I mean, people want to do this because they don't want to be away from their phone for 2 hours. People want to do this because they're afraid to be away from their phone for 2 hours. I understand that. I'm addicted to my phone. We all are. But people don't want to do this because they don't want to be away from their phone for 2 hours. There's so many. So to be clear, a lot of people have been harping on the disability access point for other people, not for myself. And the response from the group was, okay, you can, of course, have disability accommodations. All we need is like a doctor's note. A lot of people were like, so now people who need accommodations have to go to a doctor to get a note. Why can't you just believe them? And it's like, I'm sorry, that's talking like someone who has never gotten a disability accommodation. That's just how you gotta have a doctor's note if you want an that's accommodations. That's how it works. It's not you just get to go in and do whatever you want. Let me see if I can find some of the good quotes on this. What if I'm at the concert and there is a genuine emergency? What if the butcher shows up? That's a good point. People spend hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars to see their favorite artist live, and a huge part of the experience is being able to take photos and videos to remember it. Fans pay all that money for a ticket, yet can't record some of their favorite moments. I understand some people may disagree, but that's just my opinion. Are we supposed to find the butcher with no phones? There's a lot of people doing this riff, actually. Oh, man. There was one that was like a lot of people, there was one that I don't know if I can find, but it was a, they were like, it is a classist problem for you to do this because some people can't afford tickets and rely on their friends opening up FaceTime and pointing it at the performer in order to be able to see it. I'm like, that is true. I agree. Legally, you should be able to be on FaceTime 24/7. So piracy? Yeah, I mean, it's piracy, but that's how I feel about like filming in the movie theater too. Next up. Phoebe Bridgers' no phone rule is all cute and intimate till you think about chronically ill people who need to monitor their health, or foreigners coming from a different country who need their phones to be in touch with parents, or realize that you will pay $40 and never get a chance to relive it again. If you want to be in the moment, don't record, but don't make it harder for people who need their phones. Honestly, I could give a fuck if a British person shows up and, you know, they miss a call from their parents that, like, I don't know, their local cricket club stepped in a vat of meat pie. I don't know what goes on in Britain. It's okay. You can get it afterwards. All right, next up. Okay, this whips ass. Band of Brothers should be standard viewing in high school history classes across the country.
All right, I want more doesn't.
First off, hell yeah, of course. Like, 100%. I do have one story, which is when I was in 9th grade, it wasn't even history. It was like a geography, social studies. That's the name of the class. In America, we don't have history classes. We do, but we don't. For the lower level history classes, we have a thing called social studies, which is history and geography. But one time, this teacher ended up being a pedophile. That doesn't have any bearing on the story. But one time, he had us watch Pearl Harbor, which these classes were 47 minutes. And Pearl Harbor is like a 9-hour movie. So it took like the entirety of the week in order to get this done. And I remember when we watched it, I was under the impression I'd never seen Pearl Harbor. I was like, oh, this is going to be a historically accurate movie. That's why we're watching it. And if you've ever watched Pearl Harbor, it is like a rendition of the attack on Pearl Harbor followed by like a Nicholas Sparks style movie about a romance. And so I remember watching like all the like sexy stuff and I'm like, what the fuck is this? I didn't know that Pearl Harbor was this sexy, man. I don't understand. It's very strange. And I remember finishing it and being like, that was an okay movie. And then I looked it up and apparently people fucking hated it. And I was like, oh, okay. I guess it was worse than I thought. The quote tweet, of course, is great. High school in Chudnik, America. Engine work on a 30-plus-year-old car. How to do taxes. Nutella tricks. Band of Brothers. Oh, man. I could talk all day about that teacher though. It was crazy because all the kids knew. Like the kids knew the whole time, and they would tell the admin, and they'd be like, "No, he isn't." And then it turned out he had a relationship with one of the like 16-year-olds. It was like, what the fuck? Who could have ever seen this coming? We were like, all of us. We all said it every single year. Was he the one who called you autistic? Different one. I've probably told this story before, but one of my favorite things he did was when we were in 9th grade, there was a little baby boy in our class that I was friends with. His name was William. And he was kind of nervous. And this was a guy who would make you nervous, this teacher. He was like a real freak. And so he asks my friend, William, he goes, William, let me ask you, do you think the attacks on Hiroshima and Nagasaki were justified? And he said it like that. Now, William was a smart kid, and he was like, he clearly wants one answer. So let me just suss it out. The way he asked, it sounds like he wants you to kind of be like, no, a lot of people died. So he says something to the effect of, well, you know, it did bring the war to an end, but at the same time, it was a huge loss of life. So no, I don't think they were justified. And the guy goes, what the fuck did you just say? Don't you know how fucking important it was that we ended the war? How many people were going to die? What those disgusting people were going to do to us? And he like yelled at him for like 5 minutes. And we were like, we're so sorry, man. I thought that was the answer too. And he was like trying his hardest not to cry. And we were like, where did this come from, man? It was crazy. Oh, man. Ugh. Those disgusting people. Yeah, he was fucking racist as hell. What do you want me to say? What sport did he coach? Girls volleyball. He really actually did. Unsurprising. All right, next up. Okay, this one is crazy. No, this is literally me, which is why I refuse to take the MT. It says, editing my high-maintenance mom's first subway experience like it's a horror movie. Man, I hate people like this. I hate people like this. Come on. And, oh, man. If you have ever gone to anywhere with a person like this, it takes everything in your heart to not be like, can you just be fucking normal? Do you have to, like, performatively shiver while we get on the fucking MTA? My God. Holy shit. It looks like she's being kidnapped. She's like shaking the whole time. She's like, oh, I don't know how I could deign myself to use a seat in the subway. Oh, man, come on. He hates neurodivergence. Yes, for sure. Bro, it was over the moment you walked outside. There's poop particles everywhere. Exactly, yeah. Oh, man. Miserable. Embarrassing thing to admit. I mean, yeah, you too scared to take the subway, man. All right, next up. Okay, this is new discourse just dropped. So Stellar Blade 2 is coming out. If you remember Stellar Blade 1, it was the fucking game that owned all the libs or whatever. You remember? Every year, like, chuds pick a game, and they're like, this game actually exemplifies Western aesthetics, and it's always some like big titty anime game, and they're like, what are you, triggered? And so we got a sequel to the ass butt game, and in the trailer the new lead character looks quite young. All right, so there was huge discourse all weekend over whether the character looked like a child or not. And so this person goes, new Stellar Blade looks like a child. Meanwhile, literal adult women. Okay, I hate to be like this. This woman looks like an adult, and the one on the left looks more like a child. Like, it obviously doesn't look like. But listen, I could not give a shit whether it's pedophilic or not to enjoy this game. I will not be playing this game. This game is not for me because I like games that are good. Stellar Blade 2, as far as I can tell, does not have any deck building or roguelike elements, and for that reason, I will not be partaking. But I wanted really badly to highlight this reply from this original poster who said, I expected better from Asmongold. Let's listen to woke leader Asmongold's take on this.
Evie!
I'm listening.
Scarlet Sin. That's the beginning and end of it all. How about you try taking a hit?
You're acting a little strange today.
Why does she look 12 and talk like she's 30?
Asmongold, when did we lose you to woke? When did we lose you to woke? You fucking nightmare man. Oh.
You a little excited?
Heartbreaking, worst person you know. I expected better from Asmongold. All right, next up. This is so funny. I hate how she get off the bed. It's this guy's daughter. Look at this. And then she just gets up. She's like, "Yep." One more time. Be getting ready for work every day. Survival instincts of a lemming. I didn't realize that once your baby like understands that it's alive, the first thing it tries to do for like an entire year is kill itself. It tries to kill itself all the time. Like your job is to prevent the child that tries to kill itself from killing itself. Is this how you will be raising your child to get off your bed? No. I did it at like 2 months old. My mom put me in the center of a queen bed and turned her back for 1 minute, and I rolled 4 times off the bed and onto the ground. And that's why I'm dumb. All right, next up. Yay! Baby asleep.
Y'all, I just want you to know, this baby screamed at me, right? I fed her a whole big bottle. She punched me in the face and scratched me. She might have scratched my glasses. And then she fell asleep in my arms, and I love her so much. She is the best.
She's been really bad today.
I just like... Before we had kids, I like understood this in theory, but in practice, it is wild how much a tiny baby can like throw up on you and pee and poop on you and punch you, and you're like, I love you, baby.
That's how she gets off the bed.
Like every day? The little girl that I used to be.
You gotta talk louder.
Oh, the little girl that I used to babysit in the morning, we went through a phase where she would like dramatically like roll out of bed, and then she'd be like, I'm not standing up. I'm like, then crawl. And then we would do, I forget, but we did like a little song about it. And then like it was a fun bit. And then one day her step siblings were there and we're like, what is going on? And I was like, I don't know. This is how she gets out of bed and to the door in the morning. So that's all I really care about. Okay. Hi, buddy.
That girl's got to be like 15 now, right?
Oh my god, she's like over 16. She came and was like a recommended friend on Facebook. Like, no.
Getting old. Okay, next up. Nightclub music last night in Shanghai, China went crazy. I will be honest, I would probably fucking headbang to that. That looks fun as fuck. Look at how excited they are once they realize it's We Are Charlie Kirk. Oh, man. Okay, a couple more. Instagram Reels is a fascinating place. What if Imagine Dragons weren't woke?
What if the Imagine Dragons weren't woke?
First things first, Charlie Kirk was murdered by the left. I'm tired of the woke mob and all this free speech theft.
Oh, hold up.
This is probably going to be the hardest video I've ever had to make, but I'm tired of people asking me about this. I want to address it once and stop talking about it. To make a long story short, Satan took her from me.
This is what I'm going to say when I lose custody of Vriska. Wait, Triple Sandwich posted. Oh, the misery. All right, next up. Generational dash cam video just dropped. Okay. So the car comes from the left side of the screen, and I'm going to have to pop out full so you can see it. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it to her. I just been feeling myself. I find Jesus, Chris New York. Got a bitch wanna fuck on the game. Shit first thing, right on the floor. Can we feel like chance to try this? Fuck! I'm gonna go
Fuck! Can't park there, mate. I think everyone ended up okay. All right, next up. This is okay. We'll do it like this. Do you understand what just happened with Tupac at Summer Game Fest? Sega's RGG studio dropped a new trailer for Stranger Than Heaven. Then Tupac appeared in it. The actual Tupac, gone since 1996. Snoop walked on stage to explain how. It's the next Yakuza game. Tupac plays a character named Amaru. Amaru is part of his real name. It is built from real footage, no AI. His estate signed off and oversees it. What? I guess my real question is why? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Oh my god. Tupac has to be the most constantly paraded around guy of all time. They're constantly making homunculuses. All right. Next up. GoPuff. All right, we've got...
are you launching another celebrity seltzer
We have a Tom Brady water.
brand?
No, I'm launching a brand new coconut water. It's actually really good.
Oh, what's it called?
There's no way they're calling it Good Nut.
So we called coconut farmers in Vietnam for this one, which, when you care about ingredients, it's kind of a huge deal.
No, not who you called. What's it called?
You called me!
Okay, just tell me what it's called, Tom.
When you have a product this good, it doesn't matter what it's called, okay?
Yeah, it kind of does.
Tag a friend who needs a good nut. Not good, dude. Why are you tagging okay. Hey man, I got your I got your coconut water. It took me most of today, but I got it done. All right, last one. Tag Farfa, easy. All right. This is what we're ending on. This is a crab riding a jellyfish. Honestly, let's fucking go. Look how excited he is. Dude, I hope they didn't learn anything. I hope this crab isn't going to go home and be like, I found a new way to fast travel. Symbiosis. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Awesome. Thus ends Freax.